5 notes. All right, boss. Let's put this. Let's hide it over here. Let's hide that thing over there. And oh wow, man, that's pretty cool. All right. So, my friends, you need to get a window capture. No, we don't want that. We want this thing. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, jerk face. Discard. What do you discard? I don't know what it's doing to me. Oh my gosh, I didn't do it. I didn't do that. Oh, how did it do that to me? Oh my friends, what happened? What happened? I didn't do it that way. I promise. Oh no. What the frixazoids? Okay, wait. That's at least a problem I can solve. Delete. Whatever that was, we need to delete that thing. Delete. Thank you very much. Oh my gosh, I almost had a nightmare. I was having a nightmare. I did have a nightmare. Look at that. Okay, so here we go. Gotta do my notes. I'll talk more about the game in a second. You can see I'm chess elitist because I get rid of all the notation. And then we're just gonna go like that. Poorchess.com loses its thing. That's okay. Chess.com probably upset. They'll live with it. All right, boss. Over here. Over here. And I think something like this. Something like that. Let's just try it out. Yeah, cry. And then you don't even have that round 5 notes thing going on anymore. Huh. Can I do that? Oh, that doesn't work. Just too complicated, buddy. Just too complicated, the things you're doing to yourself. All right, round 5 notes. All right, we'll see if that works. We'll write a couple moves. So, I'm still mad at the English subs. Well, they lost us the match against the Canadians, dude. They did, man. It's their fault. It's their fault that we lost to the Canadians at the sub battle. I understand, though. I have a lot of sympathy for the English. They can't win at soccer, dude. It's their fate to never, ever, ever win. Okay, so here we go. This was a game, round 5, and it was over very quickly. So I'm gonna just deal with the notes very quickly. There's a couple questions I want to ask the computer, and then I'm just typing in the notes basically. I came an hour late for this game, almost an hour late, almost forfeited. And that was because they changed they did some weird stuff with the pairing times. I've never been late like this, I don't think ever. Anyways, I won the battle of the opening, and by that I just mean I was prepped for what the guy did, and I kind of called it. This guy, by the way, his name's Kurtz. He used to work for the Chess Bras, so maybe I didn't plan it this way, but we're having a lot of chess bras here on the dojo. All right, b3, a strange move. Let's give it a strange move mark like that. Whack. But I had seen that he did b3. That's why I went into this variation. So bang, bang. And now I'm going to say that bishop b2 is a bad move. Yeah, I'm going to say that's a bad move. And that instead, he needs to play rook e1. Or knight e5, or maybe even maybe even d3, though I like those other moves better. Bishop b2 is bad because now my knight dominates the bishop on b2. Bad news. Chess numbers, is that true? Proofs in my name is an Ellis Islandism? That was my guess. I said that on stream. Oh, cool. I was right. Amazing. What's funny about Proust's name, actually, is when I first met David, I thought his name was Ellis Island because of the U and the E. Normally, it would be, or for me, it would have been EU, which would have been, if it was Preuss, which would have meant a dude from Prussia, whereas Proust would be, UE is basically a U umlaut. And so it was a little bit weird to me, but definitely a name. So, bishop d6, exclam. I'm going to give myself an exclam for that one, boss. Did I use any time on this? No. I've got 1:05, actually. I got to write this down. So I came an hour late, you guys, to this game. It was horrendous. Let's put my time in here. So 1:06. Started with 2 hours. So this was painful. I was a little bit on... Part of the reason this game went bad was I was on tilt. Just because of that. But bishop d6, that was a good move. So knight a3, and we'll just do an obvious variation. Bang, 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 bang. Black is winning. Rook on a1 is hanging, my friends. So knight a3, e5. He spent, let's see, so he's got 153. Okay. That's a good story, chess numbers. All right, e5. Now I felt I was either a little bit better or clearly better. KGB doesn't like me saying words like that. He's more like, do you like is the position pleasant for you, and do you know what to do? Those are his important questions. And for the most part, I'm going to say yes to both of those. If we're going to talk about it in his way, which honestly, I don't know if I'm going to adopt a lot of the KGB isms, but it's a little weird to me. So old school that I don't know. And I kind of doubt whether he does it too. I mean, even though he's an old dude, I still think part of him has been corrupted by computers anyway, and to say, well, I think the position is like 1.2 to so-and-so. All right, bishop c7, that was pretty quick. And then knight c4, instantaneous. So he's only used 10 minutes. Rook e8, just 2 minutes. d3, bango. All right, we're going to call this my critical position, and I played this move too fast. So let's just say some obvious things. Black has the space advantage. The bishop on b2 is horrendous. And we've got a Benoni structure where white has surrendered the d5 square. And that can be important because later I get this square. And yes, I can use it for the knight, but also like the c4 pawn, usually in the Benoni structure, is one of his few central controlling squares, right? So it's debatable, the c5 pawn, plus we can say that c5 pawn is arguably loose. Okay. So here's my critical position. I play bishop g4. It definitely feels right, and it starts this whole process of madness that, at least in the analysis, both immediately after the game, during the game, and then today when I looked at it, felt forced, it felt forcing. Okay, so here we go. and one of the reasons I want to do this, I wanted to do it on stream too, is I'm pretty good at analyzing the game. I'm very poor at looking at it with the computer. So I'm going to show a couple of variations, and then we're going to see what the computer says. So I felt that bishop f5 was the best move. So we're going to use this old prefix, better was, bishop f5. But before we do that, I want to show two variations just to make sure if I believe them. h6, knight d2, and we're going to say once he achieves knight d2, that he's got some kind of counterplay. And we're going to say also if I play, say, a5, which was the suggestion immediately after the game, I'm going to write that down, which was the suggestion immediately after the game. Knight g5, also with play. I'm going to say with play. We'll see what the computer says, but to my human eyes, white is not toast. So then bishop f5, obviously, let's say the obvious. We're preventing knight d2 because of this. If knight g5, then knight d7 exclam, touching the knight. And then we're going to say something like knight e4, bishop takes, knight c5. And I'm going to call that clear advantage to black. We'll see what the computer says, but that's my sense. It might even be better than the computer might even like it more than that. I need, let's say the obvious. I need to prevent knight g5 to, or d2 to e4 to trade off pieces. Once he gets to e4, he will be able to mess with me with knight d6 stuff, and then he might actually get some play. Good morning, Nordovich. It's not morning for me, buddy. It's not morning for me. It's maybe over there in Colorado time. Especially, it sounds like you just woke up, buddy. It sounds like you just woke up. Okay. So, the other key variation I looked at was boom, boom. And I think knight h4 might have been the reason I didn't do it, or why I was drawn to bishop. Bishop g4 also looked very compelling to me. Bishop f3. And normally I do not want to trade the light square bishop, but here's the key but. Here I get queen d5. As said, when he played c5, he lost that square. And then we can look at this. I looked at this variation, just queen d5. If knight h6, gh. So we're going to call that, let's just call it clearly better. Okay, so one of the things I wanted to try out, okay, with the analysis is to ask the computer, I'm going to do this after I type in all the moves of the game, but to ask the computer, like, is bishop f5 in fact the best move? And we're about to see the madness that ensues with bishop g4. And then we're going to ask the computer about that too. But first I'm going to type in my notes. So bishop g4, and you know, one of the things about a bad tournament, I see this in my students too, is like the things that are your bad aspects in chess, your bad habits, they come to the fore even more when you're having a bad tournament. And this game was problematic too because I came an hour late because, like I said, the round times were all messed up. So I was already feeling a little funny, which isn't an excuse. It's just like, I think the bad habits show through more when it's not going, when things aren't going your way. So A, this position needed more calculation. B, realize that this is like the critical position that really white's on the edge because bishop on b2 is so terrible. his space is gonzo, and I just need really to prevent him from doing stuff more than anything else. Okay, so bishop g4 makes, of course, a lot of sense, and I needed to evaluate more deeply b4. Now, when he plays this move, he plays it out of desperation. Not really looking at the deep calculation. So I discounted this move. And it turns out it's way more complicated than I realized. So one of the questions for the computer is, do I have to take? In my analysis, I didn't see anything else. So let's put in 50. Right. So I thought for 8 minutes and convinced myself of the glory of this move. My opponent instantly plays that. It's hard to imagine what he'd play otherwise. He missed, I'm certain he missed my next move, certain of it. Knight d3, and honestly, it looks like I'm going home early. It looks like everything has finally gone my way. I'm playing the lower rated player, and I finally get my just desserts. Well, life was unfortunately very cruel to me here. Queen d3, 137. When you mean if the time was messed up, why did the rest of the tournament show up? You mean the round time? The round time, it was like, what I mean by that is by the round time being messed up, it was like, you know, they do this thing where they start the first day really late, like round 2 would be at 12 and 7, and then they go to like 11 and 6, for example. And then I think this was the third day, and they did some crazy jump, like they didn't switch one of the rounds, right? So this is round 5. Come on, Craig. Yeah, so they switched the morning round. They didn't switch the morning round, but then they switched the afternoon round by an hour. So I figured if they didn't switch the morning round, they're not going to switch the afternoon round. So obviously, technically my fault, but also very weird on their part that they did it that way. So I was lucky to even get a game at all. All right, e4, and I thought I was just winning this thing. I was like, I'm just winning. Well, it was not so easy. Now, the good news for him is he doesn't have to, he's forced to find this. There's no other moves for him. And then all of a sudden here, I realized that my life wasn't so simple. This is one of the positions I'm gonna ask the computer. I'm up a pawn, but I got problems. My pawn on d4 is weak. And most importantly, my bishop on c7 is garbage. Garbage over here. Yeah. Garbage. So I think he's fine now, right? I think he's absolutely fine. We're gonna ask the computer in a second. So it went snippos, hippos, crippos, and then he picks up the pawn. Honestly, I'm just gonna say this is fully equal. f6, he could do a number of different things here. Knight e3. I tried to get fancy with bishop e5. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, and actually, put in your times, buddy. Put in your times. I had 27 left here, because I really tanked on that, on what? This decision here. You know, I realized, oh my God, life isn't so simple. So f6 on bishop d4. He's playing fast, dude. He's got 133. Then boom, boom. Bishop e5. We got here, yeah. So now I've got 23 left. Oh, And it just peters here. Knight e3. He could have played bishop f6. Bishop d6. Knight f5. Rook b1. I try one last trick. b6. cb, ab. Rook b6. Rook e1. King g2. Rook a1. a3, snip, snop, and plop. Okay, so there it is. Nose knows all. This is round 5 of the Cherry Blossom, and I have been doing one game a week and then showing it to KGB, my teacher here. This round I'm gonna skip, and I'm doing this today. Had the lesson with KGB yesterday, and I'm gonna try to do my analysis of round 6 for him for next week. But I do, as a rule of thumb, I gotta put in all my games. So that's what I'm doing here, and I'm forcing you, poor people, to look at it, because if I don't go on here and look at it with the stupid computer, I'm never gonna do it, and I'm bad at looking at it with the computer. I hate looking with the computer, but I'm forcing myself. All right, so first things we're gonna do is we're gonna check the reference database. We're gonna see when the novelty happened here. So there we go. I don't know I'm hoping you guys can see that. You can see most of it. Here, we'll do this a little higher. So you can see D3 is the most common move. That's kind of what, yeah, for sure. D3 is the most common move, right? Bishop B2 is played a bunch, but you can see it's a terrible move, just in the statistics. Just in the statistics. But some good players played it. You never know. All right, Bishop B2. These are, a lot of times, these are blitz games too. So Knight C6. Oh, and we'll see how many people found my Bishop D6. Bishop D6, 61%. Loads of strong. Oh man, I'm the dog, dude. I'm the dog. Bishop D6. All right. Some people played Knight D3, Knight D4, Knight A3, E5, C5, 2 games left, Bishop C7, Knight C4, Rook E8, and then I guess D3. Oh my gosh, D3 is the novelty in this game. Thank you, Helgilda. Well, I hope it's interesting. So D3 is the novelty. Pretty, normal move. Let's say that. And where's my novelty? Little prefix. Novelty. All right. Okay, so. Oh, delicious. Here's the big question. Let's turn on the computer, dude. Let's see what it says. I'm saying Bishop F5 is the best move, and the Bishop G4 leads to crazy complications, leading to liquidation. It'll probably say something different. Let's see. So it's actually interesting. It's saying equal. It's saying A5 a little bit better. Uh-oh, you guys can't see that. Hold on, let me adjust that. So first we'll bring this down, and we'll move this around. There you go. See a little bit. There you go. Yeah, so hilariously, maybe we gotta say my judgment is the one that's off here. Fascinating. I was convinced in the analysis afterwards too that I was much better here. Computer's saying I'm just equal. And well, me and the computer are having an argument. And maybe with Bishop F5, it's going to tell me I'm asking too much of the position. And maybe the problem actually on Bishop F5, maybe I didn't even look, would be B4. And if that's the case, it would be the second time that I drastically underrated B4. It does say knight d7, rook c1. I had that. Oh, interesting. And I'm confused about a5, so let's put that in. I did have that variation, and it doesn't like knight g5. It despises knight g5. Let's look and see what happens. Knight g5, and now it's like bishop f5, and I'm like crushing. All right, so this was, oh, because there's no knight e4, because I end up with queen d5. So that chess is an easy game. Okay. So a5. Wow, okay, and we gotta say this is very interesting. So computer says, comp says best move, and it's only equal, exclam. So definitely wrong about that. To me, it just feels like, oh man, black is in deep, white is in deep trouble. We're gonna go back too. I feel like this looks pretty great for me, man. All right, so let's see bishop on bishop f5, if indeed b4, and it likes white, my friends. Wow, and I missed that in my analysis. Dang, I just totally underestimated. Computer ripping me here, man. Well, b4, boss. I'll tell you, it's an obvious thing I missed too. I just didn't really appreciate that the knight was going to be the genius here on e5, controlling d3. Cry, pull it together, man. Pull it together, buddy. Ugh. Okay, so then let's look at bishop g4. Amazing, and then b4. Let's see what it says. So, b4, knight b4, queen b3. And one of my questions was, did I have anything else besides knight takes d3? And the computer is saying, yes, you did. And I guess it's, well, now it's saying knight d3 is the best move. Bishop f3 would be a very hard move for me to play. It is really showing the variation we get in the game with complete liquidation. So let's say this. I was right about why bishop g4 is not the best, but I was completely wrong about the evaluation of the position and what the better improvement would be. This science is, thank you very much, buddy. We need some. All right. Wrong, Cry, wrong. All right, let's go through this liquidation. Boom, 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 boom. Complete equality here. All right, boom, boom, boom. It approves of f6, okay. Snip, snap. 93, it's not a huge, well, it's the same thing. It's equal, dead equal, as expected, okay. Bishop e5. 93. Yeah, I had nothing. I had nothing, honey. Yeah, so actually, after the liquidation, both sides played perfect chess. There it is, dead draw. So this is a weird game, man. Like, first of all, it was weird that I came to the board with 0 time. And second of all, not 0 time, I had an hour left. But second of all, that it really was one critical moment. But I did misjudge this position. I thought I was much better. Let's go back, just ask what the computer feels here. So, rook e1, It doesn't even like bishop d6 best. I thought bishop d6 definitely an exclam. Look at that move. It says I'm wrong here. It says I'm wrong. Hold on. Hold on. Knight d4. Knight d4. Bishop d4. Bishop g3. And it's saying, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Either knight c3 or a3. And I would have said that I'm doing great here. It's saying you're just a chump, dude. Interesting. I saw this position in the game, and I thought this was better for me. Now, to be fair, it's nothing really to worry about for black, but it's interesting the computer likes it better for white. Huh. Okay, so we got to admit it, okay. SF, i.e. Stockfish, says advantage white. Exclam. Now I think what I'm gonna do, this is just a thing, is I'm gonna keep my original exclams and question marks. So because those were my assessments of the position, and then, you know, the SF position evaluations will just be their own separate thing. So I thought, and on a practical level, was it great? It had to be. I got him to play knight a3. e5, c5, bishop c7, knight c4. How could rook e8 be wrong? d3. Huh. It's funny, my human perspective is just like that bishop on b2 is so nasty that I feel like I gotta be better. And also interesting was after the game, both myself and my opponent felt a5 was the right move. And we both felt black was clearly better. And then after the game, I thought knight g5 was maybe good enough for white, but no, no, that's not the problem. a3, let's look at this computer line for a second. And now I can play bishop g4. Let's look at queen d2, that's a human move. Now he just wants to play b4, dude. It's just complicated, isn't it? Okay. You know, one interesting thing is I'm trying to prepare a video about how you need a plus, a minus, and an equal in any area of human improvement. And obviously I'm going to talk about chess in particular. By plus, minus, and equal, I just mean you need to have somebody that's better than you to talk to. You need to have a cohort of people who are equal to you. And you need to have a minus, somebody you're explaining stuff to. You're forced to put stuff in words. And, you know, I didn't have a coach for a long time, mostly forever because I was so poor. And Stockfish, dude, on all these computers, they are a separate coach. Is it different than a coach? Yes. It's not, but on some levels it's even more interesting. So it's kind of like the great equalizer in a lot of ways. Okay, let's turn this thing off. Remove Kibitzer, and I just got to save it. And then, my friends, if somebody wants me to challenge me on chess.com, buddy, I'll play a couple games, but actually I can't play too many. Can't play too many, and then I'm out of here. So this was a dude named Kurtz. And cry, and this was round 5. Let's say I was 24, 25 with a rating consistently falling. Let's say he was around 2,000. Let's say this is this. We say okay. Beautiful. Close it out, my friends. And now I gotta just get rid of some of these boards. Remove. All right, let's play. Is Latte here? Latte gets a rematch if he wants it, dude. Because Latte, he drew me yesterday. He's an angry man. He's a very angry man yesterday, my friends. There we go. Log into yeoldchess.com. Live chess. Oh, we got some people challenging me. Holy moly. Okay, hold on, let me just set up the board. And Dripman, buddy, let's go. Bang! Now you could say to yourself, Cry, how come I can't see the board? I'm working on it, man. I'm working on it. Window capture. Don't time out, though, bud. Don't time out. Dripman's waiting for me to move. I'm getting there, buddy. Oh, it's not actually moving my time. That's unfair. That's unfair. Don't let it abort, Cry. Don't let it abort, buddy. Okay, here we go. G3, bud. Here we go. I never know what to do. I have a very talented student who wants to play the hippo. not joking around, man. He wants to play hippo. So now I'm thinking always to myself, how can I turn this into a hippo? I can't really anymore. I could still aim for a hippo, but my pride, my friends. What about my pride? Let's change the. Oh, people got mad at me yesterday for crushing ice. Play the people. Let's make that large. Move it around a little bit. All right, Craig, get back in there. Dripman made a good move. I like that move. Let's put a little question mark and see what he likes. Just a little question to Dr. Bestian. I gotta turn that. I gotta sound down, Cry. It's too much, man. Wing. Frights are lions and not hippos. Hippos are very angry animals. Now I'm gonna say, Dripman, that you probably wanted to have kept the center fluid instead of pushing. Now we got ourselves an angry King's Indian. Oh, water is delicious. Dripman. Let's click on Dripman. Let's click on. What a beautiful face. Look at that. Chess.com staff. Bay Area. Oh, man, I was exiled from the Bay Area, Dripman. They exiled me, buddy. They were like, you're not coming back here anymore, man. Yeah. It's pretty rough. I come in with my knight. I come in with my knight. With my knight. It is a fright. It is still dynamic position, if you know what for say. We still got ourselves a ball game here, Dripman. I got this light square bishop, and is it really so special, Cry? Is your light square bishop really so special that you got to tell the world about it? Well, I don't know. People like the light square bishop. They think he's some kind of special dude. Maybe he isn't so special. I'm just trying to tell you guys what the general opinion is on the light square bishop. Honestly, Dripman, even though I feel like you committed some chess crimes, you're doing fine in this position, buddy. Oh, cool. Benjamin Hubner. Benjamin, I'm sorry my German is so rusty, buddy. It's been over 20 years. Rookie 8, good move. Been 20 plus years at this point, my friends. 20 plus years that I was in Germany. This is a tense position. This is getting me nervous. Jeez, Dripman, take it easy, buddy. We were going to be friends here. We weren't going to be, mean to one another. Right? Didn't we have an arrangement? Dripman, hey, buddy, didn't we have an arrangement, man? You were going to be nice today? You weren't going to be cruel and unkind? He's trying to knock me out, my friends. This isn't nice. This isn't a nice man that I'm facing today. This is a very angry gentleman. All right, we're just pushing, Dripman. We're hoping. We're just praying here, Dripman. We're just praying, man. Oh, I got a time advantage, though, Dripman. Now, okay, now I'm feeling a little... Well, oh, you still... it's not like you've done anything wrong, Dripman. Okay, Cry. You got this 2 minutes. See? Now I'm going to do the ancient GM art of just sitting on him for a second and see if I can come up with something clever. Maybe I don't. Maybe I don't got it. I don't know. It's a very spicy moment, my friends. Well, this is rough. Wow, this is a momentito for Dr. Sofrito. I'll tell you that. I don't know, Dripman. I do not know, buddy. This is scary for everybody involved. All right, let's go. All right. Now he's coming at me fast and furioso. I don't know about that move, Dripman. Might have been a blunder on my part. I don't know, buddy. He's coming at me fast and furious. This is horrendo, Cry. You sure about any of this? Okay. Cry. Can you slow it down a little bit, buddy? Can you just slow it down for a second? Wow, what a mess. What a mess for Mr. Jess. It's a mess for Dunkle Jess. I don't know about any of it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, buddy. This is scary. It's a very frightening man that I'm dealing with today, my friends. Check to the miserable king. Let's say check and see what happens. Okay, this man's angry at me, and I think you can attest, right? I haven't done anything to deserve it, right? I've been nice to him, and he has not been nice to me. Let's give him a check. Checkmate! Driven, buddy. Driven, buddy. Ooh. Sorry about that. Driven, that was a good game, buddy. That was a good game. Knows all is up next. And the bad news, I gotta tell you my personal woes here for a second, you guys. I got, my eyes hurt, man. They've been hurting kind of for months. When I did that 2700 quest, that's when it started. My eyes started hurting. And so and then I went to like the Warby Parker doctor people, got myself some new glasses and stuff. I got those ones with the light frames, the clear frames. I got people here on the show were like, dude, you need, what do they call them? Blue light glasses. I got some of those. nothing seemed to help. And the people, they got me these different glasses and stuff. And honestly, the pain is just too much. It didn't work out for me. So I'm going in there. I'm going to a second opinion. I got the student, and he's like, dude, you need to go get a second opinion. So I'm going in for a second opinion. I'm going to pay $1 gazillion to some dude for a second opinion about my terrible eyes. That's what's going on today, my friend. So that's why I can't stay forever. But I got a game or two left in me. That's right. DM Hokey, I bought your thing, buddy. DM Hokey was like, buddy, you need some fancy pants. Okay, what are you doing here? You need some fancy pants. What is it called? Powerline adapter. So I got myself a Powerline adapter, my friends. It's coming in the mail anyway. That's what they say. Well, Mama always said to do that, so I'm doing it. Oh, is he a pawn grubber? We got a pawn grubber on our hands? I don't know, Nose knows all that. I don't know about grabbing that one. He says, no, I don't want that one, buddy. Sorry about the ice, my friends. I know people don't like it. What does OP stand for, Sombrero? I don't know, man. I don't know what OP means. I know what OPP means. That's all I know about the P's. The OPPs. Overpowered. All right, boss. What are you doing? Are you talking to my rook? Why are you talking to my rook? Let's do that one and see what happens. Nose knows all. Let's click on Nose knows all. He's Superman from Michael, California. Okay. Or no, I think his name is Michael. I don't think he's from Michael, California. Well, this looks like opposite sides castling, and it looks like I think I'm getting there first, boss. That's what it looks like to me. I think I am getting there first. Oh, maybe it is that Lichess guy. I don't know. Nice, Yobava. Yeah, I'm going to start, hopefully, covering some of the games from Ye Old World Championship. World Open, or whatever it's called. FIDE Grand Swiss Malice. Well, that's not very nice, Nose knows all. I thought we had some kind of arrangement amongst each other that you were just going to let me win. You know what I'm saying, boss? How about let Jesse win? How about that? How about that, Nose knows all? How about that? Well, this is for the fans, Nose knows all. That's for the fans. Check to the miserable king. Check to the miserable king. All right, double check, triple check. Wackos. Knight b3 is probably incoming. Oh, you gotta move, buddy. That's the bummer. That's the bummer. That's the bummer. Ooh, checkmate.
There
All right.
can only be one.
I'm sorry, Seth. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry about that. All right, I got one more in me, and then I got to go see these terrible, terrible, terrible doctor people. They're not going to help me, dude. I'm so down on doctors. I'm just doing this because my eyes hurt like crazy, dude. I would stream a lot more, dude, if my eyes didn't crush me. And where's Chess Latte? If he doesn't show up, I'm going to have to start calling him Chess Late again. You know? Chestian. I kind of like the name Chestian. That's kind of cool. Ba 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 ba, Chestian, Chestian. Ba 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 ba. B4. Hello. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to speak with you again. Oh, give me your nighty night. Oh, give me your nighty night. Oh, give me your night. Now, this is a problem when you play King's Indian players, dude. They don't care. They don't care that they lost a piece. They don't give a damn about no peace, my friend. They don't care at all. They don't give a damn. Well, he couldn't move the knight. The rook was hanging. By hook and by crook. By hook, by crook, by hook and crook. Hook and crook. The sound of crook. Oh, put that pawn down. Oh, put that pawn down. Where is he going? Check to the queen. Where's he going? Good move. Good move. Now, is this going to get a little spicy? Maybe. This might turn a little spice. This is the whole thing with the King's Indian, man. It's not over till it is over. I don't know. I'm going to take that rook, though. I'm going to take that rook. Gonna take that rook. Problem with that queen there is you need the queen to mate me, buddy. You know? It's an important mating attacker. And I'm going to put my queen right there, buddy. That's where I'm putting mine, see? And I'm going to say it's hard for you to bring your queensies in. You need your queensies, man. You need your queensies for this to work out for you. That's all I really know about it. Oh, here he comes. Here he comes, just a walking down the street, singing, doo-a-diddy-diddy-dum-diddy-doo. He looks good. He looks fine. He looks good, he looks fine, and I really lost my mind. Ooh, and we're falling in love. When will we watch you in U.S. Seniors? Great question. I have to first qualify for the thing, dude. I got to qualify before they let me play. That's what my whole quest to getting back to 2,500 is. It's about, man. Whoa, whoa! This guy's not very nice. Lots of checks. Lots of checks, little birdie. Lots of checks, little birdie. Now what? Okay, good. I like where you're going with this. Okay. Snippos. Snapos. All right, I get it. You're angry. You're a very angry man. I'm going to take your knight, boss. These, I'm telling you, man, the King's Indian player, you don't have to resign if you're a King's Indian player. You just keep playing. All right, let's bring in the bishop because they said so. Because they said so. Chestian, Chestian. Check to the miserable king. Check to the miserable king. Oh, baby.
There
All right, my friends, one more.
can only
Clark B8,
be
let's go.
one.
And then I swear I gotta go. I swear it. I swear it. I hate going to the doctor, dude. I'm just like, oh, gosh. Clark DH coming at me. Hey, Clark DH, you gonna make fun of people with bad bishops again, bud? If you want to make fun of this bad bishop over here on C8, boss? You want it, buddy? After your horrendous bad bishop yourself? Oh, and then you're gonna talk about bad bishops, and then you're gonna do that move to me, dude? Bishop B5? I thought you were talking trash about bad bishops, and here we go. You're fixing my bad bishops. Dog, what you doing? You gonna fix my bad bishop? Huh? Nordovich, you can't be talking smack about people, buddy. Holy moly, what is this garbaggio? What is this garbaggio, buddy? Huh? Where'd you learn to play? Yo, I'm gonna take that thing. I'm gonna take that thing, thank you very much. I'll take it all. Can be making fun of my bishop, boss? Well, look at my bishop now on D7. Pretty proud dude, huh? Pretty proud dude. Check to the miserable bishop. Oh, I'll take that thing, boss. I will take that thing. Now say hello to my little friend. Get off so I can play Halgilda. Come on. Get off, Nordovich. It's over. The dream is over, my friend. Whack. Whack. All right. All right, Halgilda. I got time to play you now, buddy. Oh, I just E6. Got to play the French. He's not going to let me. He's not going to let me. Okay. Whack. Whack. Ooh, I don't know which one, Crab. Which one? This one. Okay. If we're going to be all weenies today, fine. Everybody's a weenie. I understand. Shoo. Shoo. This one's a very spicy variation, my friend. Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you doing, boss? Where are you going? Snippos. Get away from my business. Away with ye. Away, away, away with ye. No. The answer is no. No, Joe. Give me that bishop. Hey, Nordovich, you want to talk smack about my bishop, bud? Hey, you want to talk smack about my bishop, buddy? You got any more problems? Any other problem pieces you want to address, man? No, you can't have it, Halgilda. No, the answer is no. No le puedo teco my piso. All right, I understand that life isn't easy. You're doing fine, buddy. You're doing fine. Let's just, I don't even know what to do. I don't even know. Let's just do the simples. Back when Mama used to talk to me, she'd talk about the simples. Now, that isn't the simples, buddy. Whatever it is you're doing over there, that is not the simples. I'm just going to come over here and see what you want. You are not doing the simples, bud. Those aren't the simple pimples. There you go. That's interesting what you're doing, boss. I'm gonna go ahead and give you an interesting mark. Go away. You can have, we're gonna have a little knight versus bishop thing. Now, I was thinking that this was a good thing, and you're saying it's not a good thing. Well, we're just gonna see. I don't know. I don't have the answers. I don't have the answers. I don't know if you can take it, buddy. Maybe you can. All I know is it's a really grim pin. That's all I know, is it's a grim pin. Now, is it losing? This is the question for all of us to answer. I'm not sure I have the answer. This might be bad for Cry. He might be blowing it. Oh, that wasn't it, boss. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. I don't know if this was actually correct, Helgilda. I think you could have maybe played F4 right there, and then I wasn't 100%. Now, though, my friend, I'm 100% here. 100%. How do you send like a challenge? Well, filed heshed. This is unfortunately my last game, but if you go to chess.com and you challenge me, you go search, you do challenge, and then you look for me, and then challenge me, and I think that's the way it works. Helgilda aus Norwegen. Well, that's not very nice. Pawn or what, Cry? Which one is it going to be? This is a very hard decision you're putting on me, Helgilda. In a time in my life when I was trying to reduce the number of decisions I was making, you're making me make more decisions. Doesn't feel good, Helgilda. You know? I'm trying to make life easier, not harder. You're doing something really fancy. I'm not sure what it is, but it is very fancy. It's confusing me. How about that for a confuse? How about that for a confuse? Line them up, boys. They say rooks are better than bishops. That's what they say. I promise that's what they say. I wouldn't make that up. Check to the miserable king. Snip to the miserable pawn. I got a pieshka. I got a pieshka. They say, bring your rooks and double them down. Double them down and double them down. Double them down and double them down. Down, down, down and double them down. Falk, thank you for the info. That is definitely the correctamundo way to challenge. Well, I don't know. It feels like I'm up a rook. It feels like I'm up a rook. And he wants to, like, take my stuffs. Not very nice. Very nice. Let's go here. Let's go here. I'm like looking for a really fancy mate, and should I even be bothering with said fancy mate? Maybe I'm making life too hard, Cry. It wouldn't be the first time. Check to the miserable king. Check to the miserable king. I think I got a pattern, though. I think I've worked out a little pattern here. Correspondence challenges? You mean like where we spend days and days and days thinking about our moves? Is that what you mean, buddy? No. No. You want to write me a postcard? Hey, Seth, you going to write me a postcard from Hawaii, buddy? Picture of Obama's school, high school out in front. All right, you guys, I got to get out of here. I would play more. I got to go see the eye doctor so he can fix my eyes, and then I can just play forever. All right. Oh, there are loads of people too. I like to raid people that don't necessarily have as many followers, right? You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Let's go. Lila Koridza. Yeah, I'll hopefully come around later, guys. And yeah, I'm trying to stream a little bit every day. If you are sitting here wondering what you're doing here, it's because you need to follow, you need to subscribe. Say hi to Lila from me. She's a cool chick. Laters. Don't call her chick though. Bye.
I cannot play this one.